Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 19 career mode here today on the channel. Welcome to Saving Tottenham Hotspur. Welcome back to the Saving career mode series, guys. A full series of career mode in one video with an emphasis of being ruthless in the transfer market, in our tactics, and trying to win as much silverware as possible. In today's episode, we're going to be playing against the top English sides and the top European with the main objective of winning the UEFA Champions League as soon as possible. So, if you like the sound of the series, the Saving series, if you like the sound of Saving Tottenham Hotspur, feel free to leave the video a like. If you don't, feel free to leave a dislike. Let me know in the comment section down below further Saving career modes you would like me to do. So it's been years since Tottenham Hotspur have won a major piece of silverware. They haven't won the English League since the 60s and the FA Cup since the 90s. So hopefully here today we can win as much silverware as possible within one season and win the UEFA Champions League final. We have 100k in the bank, so let's splash the cash. The first player we're going to re-sign rather, is Gareth Bale. The former Southampton, Tottenham Hotspur and Galactico is back at White Hart Lane. 88 overall, 28 years of age. He's returned to the club now. I saw this crazy theory. Hang on, Spurs haven't signed a player in ages. They've been hoarding this transfer market money. Maybe they're going to bring back Gareth Bale. I like that crazy theory. I really do. We've also gone and signed Luka Modric, both aging Galacticos, and after an historic dumping in the sort of Champions League to Ajax, maybe Real Madrid might be willing to sell both of them. 32 years of age now, Modric is respectively still an 81 rated player. So the main objective for this season in Season 1 is to win as much silverware as possible. It might take two, it might take one season with Spurs to win the Premier League and the Champions League, but we'll just have to see how we go. Want to go strong in all the cup competitions. I want to try and pick up as much silverware as possible. I've made the decision to sign David Alaba. He is arguably one of the best left backs in the world, and he's a very, very strong and formidable player. Central midfield, he's got a hell of a free kick on him as well. I've also gone out and signed Jamie Vardy, 31 years of age. Brendan Rodgers has allowed him to leave for £21 million. Premier League proven, funnily enough. Champions, like a former Premier League title winner, Jamie Vardy, back when Leicester won the league under Ranieri. So maybe he will sort of know the ropes. We've also signed Wilfried Zaha, who's had an update in FIFA 19. He looks very akin, well, identical to what he is in real life, of course, with his new hairdo and face and neck tats. 26 years of age. Sorry, 25 years of age, £26 million we brought him in for. He's worth 23.5. And I also was trying to go for the likes of someone like Diego Costa as well, who's also won the league, but unfortunately, Atletico aren't willing to let him go. So we've managed to sign 5 brand new players. Gareth Bale on the right-hand side, Modric to bring some solid creation midfield. David Alaba, who can play left back and very well can push into the midfield, as he has very often for Bayern Munich. Jamie Vardy is going to be our squad rotational striker, coming off and rotating with Harry Kane. And Zaha coming off the bench, who can play centrally instead of Ali, and also can play on the left-hand side. So we're going to be playing a 4-3-3 attack, my favourite formation in FIFA 19. I like to play very high octane. I like to press, very much like sort of a Jurgen Klopp, but I like to counter-attack a lot as well. So, Kane, Bale, Son, Ali, of course, Eriksen and Modric in the midfield. My defence is very fine and formidable. Trippier, Alderweireld, Vertonghen, Lloris in goal. Vardy, Zaha, Lucas, Harry Winks, Lamela coming off the bench. Okay guys, welcome to the first match of today's video. We're currently 2 games deep into the Premier League with 1 win and 1 draw. Manchester United undefeated with 2 wins. So we're going to be facing the Red Devils away here today at Old Trafford, the Theatre of Dreams. Let's see how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer fares up against this Tottenham squad. So very early on, we need to pick up as much points against what I would conceive to be the top 5, top 4 squads, because really, that's where you win the league. If you can beat or draw against the top 5 comfortably, you're very strong on going against going for the Premier League. Look, you can lose points against the lower times, but in career mode, it's not very. I don't know. It doesn't happen often. Defenses are very strong and goalkeepers as well. Whoa! Sergio Romero in goal. Okay. It could be a goal fest. If they don't have David De Gea, that's a massive weakness for them. So, let's see who Ole Gunnar's going to pick. So, Romero in goal. Okay, new right back as well. Ashley Young, Fred Herrera, Callahan. Another former Galactico. Who will win on the right wing there? Son. Harry Kane, England's number 9. Ali, Ericsson, Modric at the edge of the area. He gets his shot blocked. Son, Ali, Modric. It's Modric. Luka Modric back in the Premier League from his left, sort of nearly defensive central midfield position there. Makes it 1-0. And Gareth Bale, his Galactico former counterpart, pushes him to the ground. Oh, Luka, get up, Luka. The World Player of the Year makes it 1-0 against Sergio Romero. Hopefully it's a goal fest and his first back at Tottenham Hotspur. Come on. Lindelof, the Swedish man, pushing forward. Bale, look at this counter-attack here. It's a 3v2. Ali, Ericsson, Son can't quite run onto it. Alaba, Son, inside to Kane. Oh my god, nearly got closed down then. Ali, Modric, can he go back to back? It's a venomous shot, and he nearly does. Alaba coming into the depths of midfield there to create a counter-attack. It's Bale, Gareth Bale, back in the Premier League. Ali! Oh, what a shot. From the corner kick, Luka Modric, after picking up a goal, whips it into the box to Vertonghen. It goes just wide to the left. Callahan to Fred. Back to Callahan. He's doing some work. He's putting in some graft on that right-hand side. In the box, Pogs! It's Sanchez who wins the header. An unlikely goal scorer there. It's Alexis Sanchez to make it 1-1 in the 69th minute. And he's hugging and celebrating with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer there. 5 goals he scored in the Premier League so far. Fred. Lindelof. Over the top. Lukaku. Oh, that's a handball. Clear as day. Young. Back to Romelu Lukaku. Into the box to Trippier. Kane. Ericsson. Ali trying to create something. It's 1-1. If we can pick up an away win at Old Trafford, but a draw would be okay for now. Ali. It wouldn't be acceptable with the funds, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not too bad. Kane. Ali. Push forward, Kane. Oh, he's been slapped up in the face there by Lindelof. 1-1. We've left it really late here for our subs, but I kind of got sidetracked, to be honest. We'll try and bring them on. But that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. She's all over Red Rover. A 1-1 draw was the result against Manchester United. Not too bad, but not great either. Okay, guys, we're currently 12 games played in the Premier League. We're 4 points behind our North London rivals. Arsenal in 30 points. We currently sit on 26. Manchester United in third with 22. Sanchez is the league's top goal scorer with 9 goals. He's having a crazy season. So we're going to be facing Chelsea here today. A massive rivalry between the two clubs, some say, even bigger than the Arsenal one. Okay, guys, welcome to our brand new spanking stadium. welcome to the match against Chelsea. A huge, massive, bitter and toxic rivalry between the two clubs. They are neck and neck. And if you'd ask the sort of Chelsea man, or Spurs, off the street, this would be the biggest rivalry of the year. Biggest derby, I reckon. Even though the North London derby is region sort of based a lot more. But, yeah. Chelsea and Spurs. Neck and neck. Alright. So I got Gonzalo goals up top. Okay. Kepa in goal. Aspilicueta, Philippe. Alonso. Jorginho. Hazard in goal. Alright, let's get stuck into Chelsea. Willian gets the shot away. Cuts back. Kante puts it over the bar. Hazard finds Willian short. Willian has made a nice bit of space for himself there. And it's a good save by Lloris. Let's try and bring it out from the back, but it doesn't seem to be working. Hazard. Kante. Willian. It's another good shot by Kante there. Heung-min Son on a massive counter-attack for Spurs, and he's fluffed it up. Can he correct his wrongs with the throw-in? Ali. Ronaldo chops. Makes a space, but Kepa saves. 0-0 is the scoreline. The result can really go either way here today. Kovacic. Hazard! Oh my god. Hazard at the edge of the area. Lloris should have done better than that. But where were my defenders? Absent. Lackluster. 1-0 down. Spurs are against Chelsea. For fuck's sake. We've got to be doing a lot better with the money we spent. Kane. Eriksen, Ali, Son, Luka. Oh. Modric from the corner. Kick for Tongan. Oh, he's brought it back. An unlikely Spurs goal scorer. We've got the likes of Kane, Son, and Bale blitzkrieging forward. Oh, it's an own goal. Oh, Verdongen did the hard work, but it was off Alonso, I guess. Kane. Somehow Modric has attached himself onto that. Just finish it, God. Yes! It's Gareth Bale back at his one true club. His one true love. It's 2-1. Does the famous heart celebration just before the 51st minute there. It's Gareth Bale to score his 6th goal of the Premier League. Can we claw this victory back? 2-1 is the scoreline. Kante has been cruising for a goal this entire match. He probably should have at least one under his belt, to be honest. Bale cuts back. Does a nice little bit of hocus pocus. Ali! Kane! Oh, how's he got that over the line? Surely. Oh, Kane manages to pick up a sloppy goal there from an Ali. Oh, Ali did really well there. Under pressure, under rush. Hits the post. But Kane, the poacher, makes it his 4th goal. Alright, it's time to make some substitutions. Man, we were looking very streaky and nervous when we conceded that goal. But we'll do with our triple threat. Vardy. Modric. Back to Vardy. God, who would have thought to hear those two names back to back? And Zaha over the bar. Vardy. Wilfred. Rumoured to be joining Spurs at some point in his career, and it's Ali! Oh, out of nowhere. We have turned this derby on its head. It's 4-1, and Spurs blitzkrieg away against Chelsea, against their arch rivals, and the scoreline is reflecting the amount of funds we put into the club. Holy crap! 4-1 is the scoreline. Can it be more? No, it's not. That's it. The full-time whistle has blown. The ref has called time for the accord. 4-1 against Chelsea. Let's continue on and do well after this victory and push on to the Premier League. Okay guys, 16 matches have been played in total, and we have another massive derby on the horizon. So, we're currently undefeated, along with Arsenal, funnily enough. 16 games played between us, but Arsenal sit 42 points to our 36. We're both undefeated. Arsenal and Spurs, the Invincibles, for now. We're going to be facing them here today in the North London derby. We're coming off a really good string of results. A draw away against United isn't too bad, like I said, in the grand scheme of things, but it could be better. But a 4-1 thumping at home against Chelsea is fantastic. Unfortunately, my two key and famous fullbacks are out, which is absolutely massive. So, I've made the decision to invert Sanchez from a centre-back to a left-back for now. And we're actually out of right-back. There's no one that can really sit there. Lucas is alright, but I think if we have to play someone there, put a body there, I'll choose Harry Winks. I don't often get put in that situation where I can't play a right-back. We don't have the position, but we just got injury-prone. Okay, guys, welcome to the third match of today's video. If we can beat Arsenal here today, we've beaten two of our major rivals, and hopefully we can push on and I don't know, probably I would say solidify our Premier League title push. If we can get ahead of Arsenal there, close the distance, perhaps. There's only a couple of points between us and them. So let's face Unai Emery's Arsenal. Let's see how the Gunners fare away at the Emirates. So they're playing a Christmas tree formation. 4-1-2-1-2. Leno in goal. Socrates Mustafi. Xhaka, Ramsey, Ozil, Lacazette, and Aubameyang, the two strikers up front. Eriksen. Dropping back there. Modric, Ali. Finds Bale! Oh, it's off the post, and Gareth Bale, he knows how much this means to the club. 1-0 before the 10th minute there. With the backflip, it's Gareth Bale to open up the scoring in the North London derby. Spurs go ahead over Arsenal and scores his 8th goal of the season. Man, I really do have a fondness and affinity for Spurs. If I had to pick between to support either Spurs or Arsenal, I'd pick Spurs every other day of the week, and it's Ali there! Gareth Bale absolutely burning the Arsenal defence, does the hard work and the lifting, but it's the expertise, it's the finishing prowess of Dele Alli, the former MK Dons man. The Don makes it 2-1 just before the 28th there, scoring his 3rd Premier League goal. Man, we are just burning the London sides away and our rivals. 4-1 against Chelsea, 2-0 against Arsenal here now, and Kolasinac has come off with 58 minutes. Ali, Eriksen at the edge of the area, just bomb that home. Leno, it's because he's 83 rated, he should be a lot higher. Kane! Oh, it's Harry Kane to make it 3-0 just before the 63rd minute there. Good on you, Harry Kane. I'm sure you've put that former pic of you wearing the Arsenal shirt to bed now with that goal. 3-0 against Arsenal just before the 62nd minute. 5 goals in the Premier League. Alright, it's time to make some substitutions. They've been good this season, Vardy and Zaha, but on the highlights I've shown, they haven't really sort of stood out just yet. Vardy. Ali. Sees the ball over the top. Lamella. Cuts back. Lamella waiting for runners on. It's a very poor ball. Arsenal. Still relentless. Not down and out for the count. Modric. Vardy. Finds Eriksen inside! It's the Great Dane. The Viking. The descendant of Ragnar Lothbrok. Eriksen makes it 4-0 in the 90th minute there. And on aggregate against our rivals, we've scored 8-1. Ali. Vardy. Jamie Vardy over the top. It's an amazing ball for Wilf Zaha. And he's fluffed the shot. That's fucking disgraceful. Eriksen. Come on. There's the ball. Vardy. Oh my god, Vardy. That's it. The ref has called it full time. 4-0. Man, what a bloodshed. What a battle against Arsenal. We've smashed them here today. So after one full season with Tottenham Hotspur, we have won the Premier League on ultimate difficulty. Our matches against our rivals bled onto us winning the Premier League. The 4-0 drumming of Arsenal. The 4-1 drumming of Chelsea. We managed to win the Premier League on a whopping 91 points. 10 clear, or 11 clear rather, of Arsenal. Southampton, Watford getting relegated. Liverpool in third, United in fourth. We did manage to win the FA Cup 1-0, but unfortunately we were dumped out of the Carabao Cup and Arsenal won it. However, we've gone and done a double and we've made it all the way to the UEFA Champions League final against PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. We managed to beat Atletico 2-1 on aggregate, drawing the last fixture. We managed to win on away goals against Juve, and we managed to beat Bayern in the round of 16. We managed to finish second in our group, drawing with Barcelona. Kane is our second top goal scorer there, and is our top goal scorer in third. Eriksen was the leading assist man, and unfortunately Kane's only in 8th in the Champions League final, Champions League campaign. So we're going to be placing PSG in the final here today with a chance of winning a treble. Technically not the treble, of course. So we're facing Neymar away here today. Okay guys, welcome to the UEFA Champions League final. In Season 1, we have a chance here today to claim it. But, seeing Spurs haven't won a piece of silverware in years, I would say we've done... I say that we've already saved Spurs regardless of the result here today. We have won the Premier League in Season 1. We won the FA Cup. Unfortunately, we couldn't win the Carabao. But we're here today. We have the chance to win the treble. So let's see, after one full season, who they're playing. Did they bring any players in January or in the August transfer window? Cavani Mertens, that's a new signing. They're playing a 4-3-3. Huh, I quite like that formation. It's very good on Ultimate Team if you want hybrid squads, but not so formidable in career mode in my opinion. But to put Cavani and Mertens up front, I guess they need a two-man. Neymar, Mbappe playing attacking midfielders roles, which is just odd. It's really going to drop their invisible sort of chemistry. Neymar. Oh, good on you, Loris. Eriksen. Eriksen puts it just wide to the right. He should have scored there. Romagnoli, a new player. Kane on the volley. Finish it. Oh, that would have been a sensational goal. Buffon. Can he win? He's first. UEFA Champions League final medal. Kieran Trippier somehow finds Kane. Son! Oh, why'd you header it? He had all the time in the world. Buffon bombs it out. Only as far as Kieran Trippier. Ali. Son. And he's finished it. It's Heung-min Son to hammer it past. The Italian international absolutely leathers it. It's 1-0 just before the 24th there, and Spurs in Spurs' Champions League final. It's crazy to see PSG make it all the way, though, especially with that weird squad. I briefly mentioned it before, but there is technically sort of invisible chemistry. Player ratings do drop if they're out of position! But it's Harry Kane out of nowhere. 30, 45 yards out. Makes it 2-0 just before the 48th. It's Harry Kane with a nice little bit of space there. With a whopping 90 rated player. You're going to score those goals every other day. Right into the bottom right corner there. 2-0. Harry Kane is on fire. 6 goals as well. Gareth Bale, who's breathed life into the forward line. And Modric as well in the midfield. Oh, a nice chance there. Verratti, determined to bring something back, a bit of class back to PSG. Wins a free kick in a dangerous area. A little bit far out, but the ball's going to come in. Neymar to Meunier! What a shot! Sometimes those goals go in on ultimate difficulty. Alright, it's time to make some substitutions. Let's bring on Zaha. Let's bring on Jamie Vardy, along with Lucas. Lucas, over the top, against his former side. He's been caught by Alves. It's gone just to the right. Neymar, Alves, the two Brazilians combined to the Uruguayan. Cavani puts it to the... Oh my god, nearly to Choupo-Moting, but Alderweireld puts it out. Ali sees the run of Lucas. Knows these PSG players in and out and turns one. Dele Alli gets past Romagnoli. Eriksson can't get a shot away. But that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. We have won the UEFA Champions League final in one full season. Man, oh man. On ultimate difficulty, I think we did well. We won the Premier League. We won the FA Cup. Unfortunately, we got dumped out of the Carabao Cup. I would have loved to have done the quadruple, but hey, you win some, you lose some, and you get knocked out of the cups. But we've set out our main objective of winning as much silverware as possible. I feel like we can safely say we've achieved that. And utmost, we've gone for our main objective and won the UEFA Champions League. I would say that it's a success that we have saved Tottenham Hotspur here today. Alrighty then, guys, let's dive into the stats. So 91 points, Aubameyang only scored 18. He was the leading top goal scorer, so it can be larger sometimes. Arsenal finished in second, of course, and they did quite well. Chelsea as well, they won the Europa League. 2-1 was the final score. You're most welcome to pause and have a look at your favourite players' in-depth stats. Harry Kane is 92 rated now, going up a +3 in one season. Unfortunately, Luka went down 2, but still played incredibly well. Gareth Bale losing an overall, but he played phenomenally this season. So let's go through the total stats that we played this season. So let's have a look at my career. So 1 league title, 1 domestic cup, 1 continental. With 65 matches played, we won 48, drew 11, and lost 6. We managed to have our biggest victory against Fulham, another London club, of course, hammering them 5-0. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce